His young Trizanis.
Ukutula mabenani mazioni.
Murula Masioni. Raro Masioni.
His Grace Dr. Bishop B. Ilikhanyani and his family, religious leaders of the ZCC and other denominations, Honorable Premiers Mesh Mulewa Lintate Shilowa, our former Premiers Mr. Manedi Picho and Wakura Maklodi and members of the Executive Council, Mahosi and members of the legislatures, mayors, councillors and leaders of various political parties, members of the ZCC and other denominations, it is a great pleasure coupled with a deep sense of gratitude to welcome on behalf of all the people of the Northern Cape, His Grace Dr. B. Ilikhanyani to the Northern Cape Province. Our appreciation is also extended to the leadership and members of the ZCC Church and all other denominations that are present here today. We really appreciate the attendance of those who traveled from all corners of our country and possibly from neighboring countries for making all efforts to participate in this historic church ceremony. Today we are gathered here to pray together and to say thank you to the Almighty for His grace and benevolence. We are here to say thank you to the Almighty for His guidance and protection since we undertook the journey to a democratic, non-racial, non-sexist South Africa that is at peace with itself and its neighbors. We have come a long way, and many of our heroes and heroines paid the supreme sacrifice to build a caring society which strives to assure to all its citizens a better life free from hunger and disease as well as resultant social ills. As we continue to struggle for the attainment of the objectives and goals of a caring society, let us keep in our midst, in our minds and hearts, those who continue to suffer under the demon of poverty, disease and unemployment. South Africa and the rest of humanity can never claim to be free for as long as many people live and suffer under extreme poverty. This has always been the struggle waged by all peace-loving Democrats and the church in particular. Let us all be united and rededicate all our efforts to eradicating the scourge of poverty and diseases like TB, HIV and AIDS. Let us join the moral crusade led by our President, Mr. Thabo Mbeki, and work hard against the scourge of crime and corruption. Just like apartheid, the demon of crime and corruption is robbing our people of their opportunities for a better life. This is not and will never be what we fought for. The church has always been on the side of the oppressed, the poor and the downtrodden. The church is therefore still entrusted with the duty to restore morality and guide the country's leadership. We are here to pray for the restoration and upliftment of the moral fiber of our nation. In recent months, we have witnessed indications of a further degeneration of the morality of some in our society. And I say it is deplorable to note the kidnapping of innocent children in some parts of our country. We also want to thank the Zion Christian Church for its moral leadership against women abuse. The prayers of the ZCC that led to the recent resolution of the problem of the disappearance of the late Constable Francis Rasuke in particular. Like we always believe that God is always on the side of the weak and innocent, the resolution of this case has proved it once more. Morality is about waging a brave fight against these evils. That is why we have called upon His grace, that His wisdom, reaching graciously and mightily, must come to us and teach us the way of understanding the real meaning of moral life. Just like the lessons we learned in the fight against apartheid, we need to rely on the membership of the church and other formations to get rid of all these social problems. And it is only through the collective effort of our people working together that we can gather the strength to defeat the new evils in our nation. It is for that reason that our democratic government has launched the all-important moral regeneration movement to increase the fight against these social ills. Apartheid was a bigger and difficult evil to defeat, but we had the strength and wisdom to defeat it. Poverty, unemployment, and crime are also difficult and bigger problems to defeat. But working together, we can defeat these monsters. We know that the church will provide us with moral leadership in the struggle to ensure that what we fought for does not become hijacked by those evil forces that are stoking our communities. To all Christians and everyone gathered here today, whatever we shall be doing, the meaning thereof begins with the individual. The gospel's first concern is with the individual's way of life. The sense of moral obligation does not and must not grow weaker as social life evolves. His Grace Tate Bishop Lekhanyan and your entourage, I wish to thank you once more for coming to the Northern Cape, and I hope you enjoyed your stay. I also want to take this opportunity to apologize for Minister Lekwatwa who couldn't make it to this end. To my colleagues, the premiers and all members of legislatures, we are saying as the people of the Northern Cape, to everybody gathered here, including the Zionists, please travel safely back to your homes and God be with you.
Tripod.
Yes, Gantu.
Ake nga sa pele guru ka thero ke rata o khutella monga ka da le fethero go kala temana le do ipala la yo.
I shan't say much further, which wise I shall give space.